I had met Swamiji in 2005 in Houston, and I've taken quite a few courses with Swamiji whenever he came to Houston. And we have some friends who came for Inner Awakening, and they highly recommended it. So that's why we came. I'm so delighted. I am so happy that I came.
I think I had always, my mind was saying, well, I've taken all those courses, all different ASP, NSP and all the courses. Why do I need to spend another 21 days and repeat the courses, you know? I just asked Swamiji one day that, Swamiji, you know, at my age, you think it will be beneficial for me to attend? Swamiji said, yes. I signed up on that day.
For this past 3 weeks, I've taken a number of programs with him. I've taken all his programs over a period of 4 years. And this time it's so much different because I've seen him in his element, so to speak, and also seen him in so many different facets of expression of self that allows one to see what living enlightenment looks like, feels like, tastes like, how it moves, and it gives us really an example, a model of how it could be for us. And he's so positive about the reality that this is accessible to us, that one starts to believe that over time, and then one starts to have the internal experience of it. So it's just delightful to watch him express himself in so many different ways, as well as to study with him, both on the intellectual side and on the heart opening side.
The Holiness Awakening program, it is a great gift and boon to the people who are sincere seekers to know what is enlightenment, or what is the purpose of life, or meaning of life. But for these people, who, if they really wanted to know what real life is, they need to give a shot and come to this enlightened master and see.
I think the Inner Awakening, which is for 21 days, gives you a very strong tapas. Means you do the meditation with Swamiji 2 hours at a time, and you're constantly doing some activity towards your spiritual growth. It is very intense, and it is it's almost incomparable to 1 or 2 days courses that we take. So it's quite intense, and to me it is the best way to do it.
I got so much inner desire now to radiate, go out and talk about it. Kind of experience that I have and what 21 days can do to somebody. I would like to, there are people that I'm associated, the people I meet, I like to bring them, there is another dimension of human being that they don't know about it. And I think it's worth exploring it. And only the master can do it. Master has the key to open that. Here, I mean, it's just, it's a taste is in your bio-memory. I mean, it's not going anywhere, it's going to stay with us.
What is the experience to be in Swamiji's presence? It feels like you are constantly in an awe. Miracles are happening around you all the time. Miracles and experiences are happening in you all the time. So it's something that I've never experienced before, and this is the only way I can describe.
It's amazing to spend that much time with the Swamiji. It's just, it's a breeze, you know. I think it's like a smooth journey. I mean, you know, I didn't even feel that 21 days passed so quickly.
My journey over the last 21 days has been grand, I would say. It feels like a sense of belonging and purpose. You know, it is like the river coming into the ocean, and now this vast ocean feels like home. In that, you know, I thought I knew what to expect when I came, and I was very open to the experience. But what I've come to appreciate, and I think I'll appreciate even more when I get back home, is the all the work that Swamiji did with us on clearing our samskaras and our muscle memory and implanting, bolting down, as he says, these experiences of bliss and clarity.
It's 100% complete change in the body, change in your mind, thinking pattern, change in your being level. And I feel as if I'm God walking on earth here, like my enlightened master Nithyananda Paramahamsa here. Well, in body-wise, I would definitely say the Nitya Yoga program, which is offered early morning, which is rigorously undergoes. And I had this beautiful experience. After almost 1.5 weeks attending the Nitya Yoga program, one fine morning after I completed the Nitya Yoga, the entire body cells were oozing out bliss. And I felt as if some kind of menthol or ethanol has been poured on my body, relieving the entire heat. I couldn't believe it's early morning. That was amazing. That's the first big notice that I changed in my body, that it's oozing out. Every cell is oozing out, relaxed, so utterly relaxed. I was just like flying in the air. And in mind level, there are so much of already knowledge that I had, but a beautiful technique which Master gives us, unclutching technique. That's a key to the entire answer to this new era of civilization. It's the most simplest technique possible, and yet the most powerful. Straight hit on the head. So the way now I think is I'm able to continuously go into deep bliss, yet I face the challenges.
Inner awakening through the processes, particularly the process of unclutching, where actually Swamiji does surgery on your muscles and bones and sinews, it really has transformed my inner space so that I'm clear, I'm free, I'm open, I'm creative, I'm full of joy. These last 21 days, the transformation within me is a big shift in what goes on inside myself. My heart is much more open, my thoughts are far fewer. But when I need to think, the thoughts are clear and creative. In my muscles, that I really am experiencing, long stretches of time without monkey mind, without thoughts racing through my head. And I have this fabulous spaciousness inside that is both joyful and peaceful. And my energy is substantially increased. And I really look forward to how I'm going to put that into play.
I think it is, the clarity is so much in my mind, and I think I'm living this place with a resolve, which, I'm so confident that whatever I'm going to do going forward, it's going to be breeze. It's very clear clarity I have got. I'm full of enthusiasm right now. I'm full of confidence.
I've taken many, many courses with Swamiji, so I've already transformed over the years. But 21 years ago when I came, I felt I was very clutched with attachments, with my family and the society, especially what society thinks of me and their opinion of me. And I was very much aware of that. And I wrote to Swamiji that, why is it so important to me what society thinks of me? I started experiencing the unclutching. And so my journey has been less attached to my family in terms of not worrying about them and being very strong inside as to what my beliefs are and not worrying what the society would have said. I think I feel more stronger, I have more energy, and I'm more relaxed inside. You come out with energy that you never knew you had. You come out with some thoughts, some experiences that you did not believe you have the power to have. And Swamiji gives you that blessing, and when he says that you are also me, and when you see him with so much strength and the way he functions, you feel, wow, I can be the same. I can be his reflection. And I'd like to thank all the devotees of Swamiji who has made these 21 days into the most wonderful, wonderful experience. Anything we ever wanted, they have provided. The best food, the best smiles, the best love and care. They actually showed us what love in action means.
After 10 years of going into this spiritual dimension to know what is the meaning of my life, what I felt was a living enlightened master was always lacking in my life. The touch of a living enlightened master was always lacking in life, and I was been sincerely seeking for any kind of master. And the answer was, and the answer is going to be Nithyananda Paramahamsa. So here begins the real journey of mine. So much of knowledge, so much of a few experiences, scratching a diamond, and you see a small part of it and you feel, okay, this is a great spiritual experience you had, and you tend to stay there. That's a problem with, if you have not met any living enlightened master, you continue to work on techniques, you continue to work on knowledge, you tend to stick, you tend to stay, you tend to get stagnant over there. But this Inner Awakening program is an opportunity to expose your complete diamond, a diamond in you, by working on different layers. He's a very rarest master, that I would say, because I have seen so many masters. He's one of the very rarest masters. In fact, I don't even believe there could be any other master who would come into existence in the future, because expressing a different dimensions of all the enlightened components, right from the physical layer all the way to you call the terms, Savikalpa Samadhi, Nevakalpa Samadhi, Sambrahna Samadhi, whatever the terms that you may have knowledge. He attacks in different dimensions to reach the state, and it's a great bliss to be with him. It's like a seed waiting to open into a plant and then flower it. How does it happen? It's not a seed's achievement to become a plant. It is not in the very achievement of the seed. A seed needs the right environment to sprout into the plant and then into flower beautifully. And that environment is provided in this 21 days of Inner Awakening.
We've had much more access to watching him perform rituals and pujas in the temple, welcoming pilgrims who'd walked from Tiruvannamalai and anointing them, watching him sing and with musicians and show his creativity and spontaneity during that kirtan performance. And so it's his combination of humor and music, so that we're never seriously intent on what we're doing, although we're working with very focused purpose. And I love that. I love the laughter and the lightheartedness, while at the same time the commitment to task. And just seeing him, I think, when he's talking about the Vedic traditions, which to North Americans are can be quite abstruse, and making them accessible, and really the way he talks about it from his heart, which causes one to really understand, what the basis of those traditions is, and how heartfelt they are, and what devotion is really about, and how when you work with an enlightened master who is a representative of God, and is God as are all of we, but to really have that as a physical experience is so unique, and I experienced him more in that way here in India than in North America. That's what I would say to people who, most Westerners are uncomfortable with religious ritual. And I think most Westerners, including myself initially, didn't understand the difference between Vedic tradition and Hindu ritual, for example. And what I've come to understand is that the purpose of temple ritual and devotion to deities is because it gives us a form through which to experience God in ourselves, our own spirituality. And the care of these deities is an expression that cultivates love and devotion within ourselves. That's a pure devotion. as opposed to a mediated one, which is what we're more accustomed to in the West, you know, through a priest or through a institution of some sort.
There is so many things about Swamiji. I mean, I can write a book after that, you know. I mean, it's just so many personalities he exhibits, and it's amazing what one person has got so much qualities. What a confidence, the way anything in his dictionary, nothing is impossible. You feel part of it. It's so joyous. Swamiji is always joking and smiling and whatnot, you know, and it's contagious. You get it, you know. It's amazing. I mean, such a serious topic that he's talking about it, and he make it so simple. You know, sometimes I wonder before I met Swamiji whether it's even possible. It's just unbelievable. He brings those truth in such a simple fashion, and when he tells the truth, it's just like arrow hitting in your heart. It goes in. I mean, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. I had a doubt whether God really exists, you know, kind of thing. It's kind of not that I'm atheist, but it's kind of a mixed feeling. You know, I didn't believe in all these things, but after meeting Swamiji, you don't need a God. God is right here. It's just amazing.
Before I came here, I thought God was a concept to me. But when I came here, I experienced God. I could see that Swamiji is a personification of a superman or a human being. Because Bhagavan in Gujarati means Bhagavan, the one who is in honor of all the wealth, all the wisdom, all the knowledge, all the power, all the charisma, whatever you think of, God has. That's what I saw in Swamiji. He totally lives in the present moment. He is a personification of what a superhuman being can live like. He can give constant attention and love to each and every human being. I could actually experience that how Krishna's land would have been. If Krishna's land was here this time, this is what would have been happening. I have never experienced living in the presence of a master or God or a superhuman being, as we call it. And so I am so delighted. I'm 61 years old, and I feel my life's fulfilled.